Hey, in 1A, Southwood at Adams Central. Again, man, this sectional was loaded when we started talking about it at the beginning of the playoffs. This is going to be a good one because Southwood, man, they can throw the football. Carson Blair has over 9,000 yards passing in his career. Peyton Trexler over 4,000 yards receiving. And Adams Central, kind of the opposite. We know what they do. They grind it out with Drew Schultz and Logan Macklin and even Parker Bates at times in that run game.
Yeah, it is strength on strength in terms of the passing game and the running game. And I think, it'll be interesting because last year we saw Adams Central just face a brutal sectional field, right? And they ended up winning it. They're beating three really good teams, a couple of them on the road. And then it's very similar this year. They've had to knock off some good teams. They've had to go on the road to do it. They beat Busco on the road. They have to go to Southwood. Are they at Southwood or are they at home?
They're at home.
They're at home.
Southwood
is
at AC.
Okay, gotcha. So, yeah, it's a tremendous challenge once again for Adams Central because it was three really tough games last year, and they were able to win a sectional and win a regional. So it's similar to last year. So it's a big test. My only worry is has Adams Central played anybody with the skill set that Southwood has this year?
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, vertically, they're going to challenge them. And Adams Central, when they face a team that plays their style and tries to run the ball and assert their dominance, Adams Central can play that game all day long. I mean, we're fine with it. But what Southwood is going to do is going to be very different from what Adams Central seen lapel a little bit earlier this year, and Adams Central struggled. So that's the challenge for the Flying Jets.
That's what I'm wondering is, the ACAC is a pretty run-heavy conference. I mean, Woodland can throw it, but a lot of times it's just sometimes it can be an extension of running the football when they throw not downfield, but they throw horizontally and try to get the ball to athletes on the wings, Hicks and Howard and all those guys, and let them make a play upfield rather than throwing it deep downfield. That's my big question is, has AC seen enough good passing offense to not be to have an experience and to understand what they need to do to kind of shut down that passing game?
Yeah, and I think in the second half of that Woodland game, we saw Woodland open it up a little bit, and Adams Central had a little bit of difficulty in keeping up with that. So that is the big-time challenge for Adams Central is how do you adjust what you do defensively and take away Carson Blair and his wide receivers. I don't know if you can shut them down like Snyder did Jai, right? But you really got to find a way to limit a guy that has, 56 touchdowns and 2 interceptions this year? I mean,
yeah, 51 in the air, yeah.
I mean, the kid's crazy. I mean, he's been dominant.
Maybe the best way to do that is to do what you do well if you're Adams Central and just run the football. Drew Schultz, 3 yards on a cloud of dust. Logan Macklin, I mean, just really grind out the clock and keep the ball away from them, and maybe they make a mistake and you capitalize by winning time of possession.
Yeah, and I think that was the game plan against Woodland. I think they knew they couldn't match the athletes of Woodland, so we're going to play keep away from you and really grind it out on the ground and get 5 or 6 yards at a time, and then you're going to get the ball 3 times a half, and you're going to have to be happy with it. So, yeah, I think that is a definite game plan for Adams Central going into Friday to play keep away a little bit from Southwood.
And final question, what's the matchup you're most looking forward to seeing this week?
I think it's the two SAC versus SAC, not including Snyder and Carroll. We get the rematch of Carroll and Concordia and Lures and Wayne and Dwenger. I think the losers of the first game have a great chance to win the rematch if they come to play. So I think Lures has a great shot against Concordia. I think Wayne at full strength, not making mistakes, has a great shot of knocking off Bishop Dwenger. So those are my 2 to watch.
All right. Well, we will have it all covered this Friday night on the Highlight Zone Sectional Championship night. And then again, Justin and I will be talking next Monday as we look forward to regionals. For Justin, I'm Glenn. We'll see you next week.